Hey friends, there has been a lot of new things coming up with Mary Kay in Touch and like the website and all kinds of stuff. And many of you have been checking it out or seeing it from other groups or different things. Many of you are new and this does not even concern you at all. But if you've been in Mary Kay for more than 4 months, this probably does affect your business. So I am super excited about all the changes that are starting with Mary Kay or that are changing in Mary Kay. Some of these things we've been asking for 62 years, obviously not me, but for 17 years I've been asking for it. But I'm super excited to share some of the things. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I don't know all the answers to everything right now, but what I do know, I will share with you right now. Let me get my, not that tab ready to go so I can walk you through some of this. So this is just like some of the consultant training that we know so far about some of the updates that are coming in. So first of all, there's a new e-commerce experience that's coming up. That's going to be something that you'll hear a lot of e-commerce experience. And what that means is it'll actually be starting, it's not starting until December 17th of this year, but it's going to be a new platform where it'll be bold, effective, easier to connect with your customers, and it'll be nice because when people go onto your website, it'll have your picture, just like this, your contact information. They can join your team. They can see the personal catalog, text you, call you, email you right there. You'll be able to add 4 to 6, I think, photos of yourself working your business. Plus, you'll be able to add your iStory. So instead of it just being like Mary Kay and marykay.com and just like a generic website for everyone, it'll be personalized. So this is so exciting. So be thinking about what pictures you want to put on this. You have until December 17th, but especially what you want to write to about like your specialties and a little bit about your iStory. Okay, so that's super exciting. What's changing with the new e-commerce platform is it's going to be an updated marykay.com site. For what we have heard, your website's not changing. It'll still be, mine's still marykay.com/JN Allen. I wish I could change it because my last name is now Harvey, but that will stay the same. But when people click on it, it'll be new. Personal website manager is now going to be called Shop Manager. There won't be ProPay anymore. There'll be Stripe coming for payment processing. Your website, your Mary Kay personal website will be now called My Shop. There'll be updates to my customers, and there'll be a consultant locator, which will be called Consultant Connector, and you can connect with others. So that's super exciting. And so now with the new e-commerce experience, you can actually sell in person or online like we have always, but now you can utilize your personal inventory to deliver or take advantage of the My Shop experience with immediate shipping directly to your customer. So your customer can still order directly from you. Like my customers, a lot of my customers just text me and say, hey, Jessica, I need another makeup remover, or hey, I need these 4 eyeshadows, and they'll just send me a picture. Or a lot of them will just say, hey, give me another cleanser that I got last time. And I have everything saved on the My Customers app so I can just see what they got and I can send it to them. So now you have two options. One, you can still do that. You can still fulfill the orders that way. Or two, they can go directly to the My Shop, put their order in, and it'll send directly to them. So you won't even have to do anything. Just going to be nice and easy. The My Shop will be sending to them. But if you want people to order from you because you have inventory like I have, they'll be able to still reach out to me. So you'll have 2 ways to shop, which is super exciting. So here's a couple things that we need to do to prepare for the launch. The timing touches are made. What does it say? Our patience is appreciated. Everything is not exactly laid out yet, but it is launching on December 17th. So in October, October will be the final month of commissions paid through ProPay, and there's some My Customers pre-work by October 31st. So right now, most of our commissions, when you have a new team member, you just get a check in the mail, or you get a direct deposit, or you get a Visa card. But some of you have the old system, it's going through ProPay. So you'll just have to change that over. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And then November, your current personal website subscribers will start having access to the My Shop to let them shop, and then we'll start transitioning into the Stripe account. Don't worry if you just got ProPay because it's all gonna streamline over. So that's why we're still having you guys use ProPay. There's not gonna be any more ProPay. There's gonna be Stripe. Unlike ProPay, I'm just gonna read this. Unlike ProPay, Stripe does not have a holding account. So right now, when let's say you've got a $100 order, you take their card, now you have $100 in ProPay. ProPay is like the holding zone. So ProPay, with ProPay, you can either go onto a place an order and you have funds in your ProPay account and you can use the funds towards your towards your order, or you can transfer it to your account. But it's like this holding zone in ProPay, right? So you're like, I just made $400. Where is it? Oh, I got to go to ProPay. I got to transfer it to myself, or I can transfer it to my order. But it's a holding zone. And thank goodness with Stripe now, we won't have a holding place. So with Stripe, the profits you earn from the My Shop will be directly deposited into your bank account. So you sell $400, you're going to get that $200 in your bank account immediately. So you'll also be able to provide additional payment options, like they can pay with Apple Pay and they can pay with Google Pay, which is what I've been asking for years. So thank you so much, Mary Kay. There'll also be a consultant connector. So this will be on marykay.com. It's going to be upgraded for easier for customers to find you by location, name, or phone number. So they can now search your zip code from 10 to 50 miles away from your 2 zip codes, and then it helps your business get more traction. So if someone was like, I need to find a Mary Kay consultant, they can go onto marykay.com, put their zip code in, and now it'll track to you and find you easier for more than 50 miles away. So it used to just be a short distance, but now you can do that from 2 zip codes. So that'll be good. So be thinking about the zip codes that you want people to find you in. The My Customers, on launch day, the My Customers will become more mobile friendly with a few key changes. Now on the My Customers app, you can put in all kinds of dates, like their baby shower, their anniversary, their anything. Right now, once we move over to the new platform, we'll only be able to have birthdays that will carry over. So graduations, anniversaries, all of that will not track and send over, but you can put that information in their notes. Okay, so if you're like, I really do want to know when their anniversary is and their graduation and their baby shower and stuff, put that in the notes section of your My Customers. So this is good for new people too, as you're setting up your My Customers. There will also be order history. Right now with the My Customers app, we can see people's orders all the way from, I think it was 2019 that this My Customers Plus app came out. So we can click on a customer, those of us who have been here in this business long enough, I can see people's, like, someone could say, can I get that blush I ordered 10 years ago? I could be like, no, it's not there anymore. Or I could say, oh, you got Shy Blush. Perfect. We still have it. But for this, with our new system, it'll only track your last 2 years. So if you need to put some of the notes in from the last millions of years, you can put that in the notes. Okay. And then also make sure you go to your My Customers app and complete your orders, because any pending orders that have not been completed won't transfer over. So make sure you've clicked complete on all of your orders that have been completed. So if they're pending, they won't transfer over. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to download all my customers, which I have a lot of there, and all their orders, download it, and then save it, and then move things over as I go. And then anything that doesn't get switched over, I can check back on it. Okay. And then in October, what we need to do in October is we need to manually add any non-birthday dates that you want to keep in the notes. So again, if you want to know their anniversary and graduation and all those dates, you need to add those to the notes, plus any older data that you want to save for more than 2 years, you need to move that over. And then also it's only going to send over people's cell phone numbers. So if you have their landline, you need to transfer that over, put it in the notes, or change it to, yeah, probably put it in the notes, because it's just going to transfer over just their cell phone numbers. Okay, so those of you who are new, you can start adding this in as we go, but those of you who are seasoned, we have a little bit more work to do in the back end. Okay, here's the things that are going to be migrated to the new system. Okay, so their name, their phone number, their birthday, address, email, and mobile phone number, flags, and current reminders. Those will move over. Okay, what will not move over is their home phone number, their work phone number, the day that they started their profile, which I'm like, oh. So what I'm going to do, because I like to say, oh, look, we've been customers since 2019. And then they're like, we've been customers longer than that. I'm like, oh, that's what our system started. I can look at their profile date and then put it into the notes. Same with anniversary, graduation, new baby, new job, vacation, wedding, and other dates will not be transferred over, but you can put it in the notes. We will also not have the occupation, gender, and marital status on the new transfer, but you can put it in the notes. Okay. But what will follow over, or go to the migrated system is registered customers created in the My Customers and any archived records. Okay. Customer preferences and profile information that will be migrated over is frequent use of contact preferred contact method, questionnaire for beauty and skin, social media URL, customer orders dating back to December 2023, customer tags and order tags, any information you have manually added to the notes section, product and catalog data required to support the historical customer view. Okay. You will not see, if you want any of the above data fields to migrate to the new system, you'll need to manually add the data to each customer's note section in their profile by October 31st. So previously deleted customer data, including customer data still in your trash can, will not merge over. And also customer passwords, and customers will need to reset their passwords when the new site goes live. Okay, so if they're like, I'm trying to log into your website and do my like account or whatever, you could be like, oh, actually just change over. You'll need to reset your password. And then you can remind them, if you want me to ship it to you from, actually, I already have those items on hand. Let me go ahead and send it to you. Or you can have them order on your website and it'll ship directly to them. Okay, so that's exciting. That's the new e-commerce experience. Let me know if you have any questions. I might not know the answers yet, but I'm going to show you where to find the answers soon. Okay, next, there's three things that are new. The second thing that is new is so exciting. We've also been asking for this since 1963. I don't know. I've been asking for it for 17 years, but it is tiered discount. Okay, so what happens if you have a new consultant that comes in and they cannot do 225? They tried collecting orders, they've tried having a party, it's just not in the cards, right? We want to have other options. Or let's say they do the 225 and they're active for 3 months, and then after that, they get a little small order and they have to keep going in and doing the 225 thing is the most confusing thing to explain. Actually, don't explain to my first parties because I want you guys to get off to a great start, and then I kind of explain it to you in the back end. But now there's going to be a tiered discount structure. Woo! Starting and maintaining your Mary Kay business is easier than ever with a new tiered discount structure that incentivizes growth at your own pace, which is super fun. So the upcoming changes empower us to stay competitive in ways that's going to be strategic, responsible, and people can trust who we are. So here is the new consultant tiered breakdown. Okay. So new consultant ordering options. Okay. Option number 1, you can place a Great Start qualified order, which is what we're doing right now, right? A lot of you are getting started with your Great Start orders. You're doing 600 wholesale all the way up to 6,000 wholesale, and you're getting all your products. You're getting 50% discount. You're becoming Great Start qualified. All those good things. That's going to stay. Okay. The second thing is if you can't do a 600, which I always talk to you guys about, you can also do a 225 wholesale order, which is 450 retail. That still gives you 50% discount. Okay. Those are still staying. Okay. Now, when if you cannot get started with any inventory on hand, you can put out your My Shop link and send it to people. When you get an inventory order that's at least $50 wholesale, you'll get 30% profit. So there's different ways. Full store, which is what I always suggest, getting started just being active. And then the other option is if you can't do any of those, now you have a 30% option. So what's next? Once a consultant's My Shop orders for the month reach an accumulated retail of 450, she becomes active. Okay. So let's say a new consultant comes in, they can't do any of those things, but they get an order for $50 wholesale. Okay. They're going to get 50% off. Then they get another order and it's $200. Okay. Now that they've reached the 225 wholesale, that'll unlock 50%. So you can build on up to it. Okay. So the tiered discount structure also extends to consultants that are inactive or terminated. So let's say it's been 6 months since you last ordered. You're now inactive. All you need is a $50 wholesale order to get you going, and you can get 30% discount. So it's very exciting. So here's an example. Let's say a new consultant has a $70 order on the My Shop on the 5th of the month. Then on the 13th of the month, they get a $90 My Shop order. And then on the 22nd of the month, they get a $150 order. and then on the 28th, they get a $200 order, okay? So that $70 order, they're gonna get 30% off that $70 order. So they're gonna actually make $21 because the total retail value is $70. They're gonna get 30% of $70. So they're gonna make $21, okay? Then on the 13th, they get that $90 order. They're gonna get 30% off that too. So they're gonna get $27 pocketed, right? Now their total monthly retail is now $160, okay? Okay, love it. Now on the 22nd, they get a $150 order from the My Shop. They get 30% off, they make $45. Now their total monthly retail is $310. So since it's now it's so close, so then they get a $200 order at 50. Now they can unlock the 50% off because now their total monthly retail is 510 retail. Okay, so now they're going to make $100 off of that. So the consultant is now active, 450 retail in the month, and then now they'll earn their 50% product profit on all the My Shop orders for the rest of the month in the following 2 months. So now they got to that level, they can start getting their 50% discount. So it always pays to be active, because if you're active and you're ordering every month and you're selling products, you're always going to get 50% off and you're not going to need to worry about it. But those of you who are inactive and just want to do a little bit here and there, you can still get a discount at 30% off. So it makes it very exciting. So just to recap, a $100 My Shop order as an inactive consultant will get you that 30% off, which would be $30 product potential. A $100 My Shop order as an active consultant is going to get you $50 profit. So if you're already active, you're going to get more in your pocket than if you are inactive. Okay, couple things. Let's say you got your inventory order. Okay, so your inventory order, any size, receives a 50% discount. Okay, we already know that. Many of you have already taken advantage of getting products on hand. That's going to give you all the Great Start bonuses. It's going to give you all the profit in your pocket, and it's going to give you that 50% discount, so 50% profit, okay? But if you're inactive, you're either new, you're inactive, or you're terminated, your inventory orders from 100 to 449.99 retail will receive a 30% discount. So inventory orders over $100 will not receive a discount, but they will accumulate towards your active status, okay? So you still have to get to at least to that retail amount so that you can get that 30% off, okay? So super exciting. So exciting news for consultants. Both your retail sales from your online My Shop plus your online inventory orders placed during the month accumulate to help you reach your active status. So this makes it much easier to rock your business, okay? Here's an even better visual for myself. I was like, this is so helpful. So if you're like, what did she just say? Here's another thing. Okay, so let's say your customer placed an order on the My Shop. Okay, you're already active, you've already been selling products, you have at least done either your inventory or your 225, then you're just going to make 50% profit and it's done. Okay, that's what we have right now. Another option, if you're not active, but you get a My Shop order and it's going to push you to at least 450 retail for the month, you're going to make 50% product profit. Okay, if you're not active, you haven't ordered in a while, you haven't really been doing much, but your website's out there, somebody ordered from it, you're going to get 30% product profit. Okay, so that's if people order from the My Shop. That's going to be your website. That's the new thing called My Shop, which means your website. Okay, now, make sure I'm still recording. Okay, now let's say you're placing your inventory order. Okay, woo, I'm still sharing. All right, I'm still going live. Okay, let's say that you're placing your inventory order on Mary Kay in Touch. Okay, you have some options with that. So let's say you're like, okay, I want to have some products to have on hand. I'm ordering to myself, right? I'm not shipping it to them, I'm ordering it to me. You have a couple options. One is you're an active beauty consultant, you're going to get 50% discount privileges. The second, which is what we have right now, the next one is you're not active, but you're starting to place an order that's at least 450 retail. You're going to get that 50% discount. It's a lot of you who are new or just getting reactive again. Now, this is what's new. If you're not active and you order at least 100 to 449.99, you're going to get a 30% discount. If you order at least $100, or if your order is underneath $100 retail, you're not going to get any discount with it. So as long as it's $100 retail or more, that's when you're going to have at least 30% discount. Okay. Okay, so here's what we need to do for October. Those of you who are not detailed like me, probably, oh my word, that was so much information. So here's what you need to know for October. This is what I'm paying attention to. Number one, review the what you need to know before October document, which is this. Number two, inside your InTouch profile, you need to add a preferred banking institution for your direct deposit. So remember, it's not going to go to ProPay anymore. It's going to go directly to your account. So you're going to go to marykintouch.com. You're going to go in the top right-hand corner. You're going to click Profile, and then you're going to add your banking account number to it so you can get a direct deposit straight to your account. Okay. October commissions will be the last month where consultants will get paid via ProPay. So if you have a new team member, they came in Great Start qualified, or they did some sales, you get paid in ProPay right now. But after that, it's going to change. So it's going to be directly deposited starting with November commission. You'll need to have your direct deposit in place. Otherwise, your payout will be in a form of a prepaid Visa card, which is still nice, but you want to just get into your account. Okay. Make sense? Number three, confirm that your Mary Kay InTouch profile includes your social security number or your ITIN number. So this is going to be required to set up Stripe, okay? Because Stripe is going to be the way that we take our payments. Okay, next, begin thinking about your iStory and your 6. You'll be able to select 6 photos to be featured on your My Shop. So in November, we'll get to slowly start building the My Shop. Remember, that's what I talked about at the beginning. That's going to show your 6 photos, and it's going to have your iStory. So be thinking about your iStory is just what you did before Mary Kay, what you're excited about, and what your goals are for the future. Okay, then the next reminder is the following customer records will need to be migrated to the new system. Remember, if you have a home phone number, like a landline, instead of a cell phone, that won't merge. So you're going to add it to the notes or add it somewhere else. Work phone numbers, profile dates, anniversary, graduation, new baby, new job, vacation, wedding, any other date other than birthday, occupation, gender, and marital status will not transfer over. So those will need to go into your notes of your My Customers Plus. If you want any of the above data fields to migrate to the new system, manually add the data to each customer's section of their notes by October 31st. Okay, and then last thing is review the last 2 years from December 2023 of unresolved customer orders and information and make any updates or status changes by October 31st. And orders from December 2023 onward will be included in the migration download. So check out those. So the first 10 people who complete their October checklist will earn the cute spa headband. I know many of you have this headband already, but you can use it for your guests. A nice fuzzy headband in your color of your choice, just for completing these 6 items in just the first 10 of you. Okay. All right. So more details are coming. It does feel a little overwhelming at first, but just remember that these updates are designed to make your Mary Kay business even easier and more effective. And every new feature means more opportunities to serve your customers and grow with confidence. I'll be here to walk alongside you and answer any questions and cheer you on. Okay, so that is a little bit about what's coming new. Now, if you're like, I still need more details, okay, here's where you can go. You can go to marykintouch.com, and on the main page, there's a button that says news, and it keeps you informed of any news that is coming up. So some of these are just for me as a director, but most of you can be able to see it. So pre-work checklist for e-commerce platform preparation. It came out on October 2nd. You can watch that video, and it talks a little bit about how they're transforming everything over and giving you more details than what I just said. And then there's also one about e-commerce resources being available. So that came out to us on September 23rd, but I think it came out to you guys on October 1st. So you can check that out. And then where is the other one? Also, the third change is going to be this. And you can also click here. It's called Ryan Rogers Shares His Information. We're not going to watch the video here. You guys can watch it. I'm trying to keep this pretty short, but it's long. Now, the third thing that's changing with Mary Kay, which is very exciting, go on here, watch this video, is, well, let me see how many minutes it is.
Thank you.
Oh, it's 6 minutes. You can watch it. But Ryan, I'm just going to skim through this. You can watch the video on your own. 6 more minutes might be long, so check this out. So Ryan Rogers is our president of Mary Kay, and he talked about how we're really trying to protect our brand and support the Salesforce members. So a lot of things that's been happening that are illegal is people are selling on Amazon. And what happens is someone sells on Amazon, we report them, and then Mary Kay takes care of it. And he talks about this in the video. But once he said it's like whack-a-mole. Once they cancel one person from doing it, two more people pop up and they're doing it. And then they stop those people, and then three more people pop up. And it's just this continued cycle of not being able to get people to stop selling on Amazon because we can't sell on Amazon. Most of the people that are selling on Amazon are either people who have stolen products from people's porch and resold it on there, or they're consultants that have expired products. There's so many expired products on there being sold, and it's disgusting. So you don't ever want to buy anything on Amazon that's not directly from the source, or like a liquid or something that you put on your face or drink or anything, because could be expired, or someone could just be selling it from their house. So anyways, starting middle of October, Mary Kay is actually going to be partnering with Amazon by launching an authorized Mary Kay store. So the reason why they're doing that is because when they create an online store, they're able to tackle more of the people that are selling illegally, and they can shut them down. Okay. That does not mean that people are going to shop on Amazon instead of you. They're going to be making I think it's only a limited amount of selection of products, and there's going to just be a few products on there, and they're going to be at a higher price. Okay. So normally the Miracle set is normally $115, I think. On the Amazon storefront, it'll be $130. Okay, like the Time Wise Repair set is normally $215, and then it'll be $240 on there. The oil-free eye makeup remover is normally $20, I think, and it's gonna be $28. Extra Emollient Night Cream is normally $22, I think, and it's gonna be $26. So they're putting it at a higher price point so that they have people who are interested in that need to go find a consultant. It's gonna give them two options. One, go contact your consultant, and two, you can buy from here, but it's gonna be at a higher price point. So the whole purpose is for them not to have people buying on Amazon, having people buy from us. So it is a really great strategic way, especially now that, so watch this video, and now that we have the Amazon storefront, they can contact those who are doing illegal sales. So just a reminder, it's illegal to sell on Amazon. Okay, that was a lot of information. I don't know how long this video was, but like I said, if I didn't answer any of your questions, you can just go right on to marykayintouch.com, go to the news section, and you can watch videos and see the FAQs and find out anything else that you didn't find out today. So thanks for watching. Bye.